Welcome back to Helium Lemon's wide, wonderful world of video games. Today is February 20th, and we're doing a new thing. This is Kirby's Dreamland 2, 1995. As you can see, I am playing this off of Kirby's 20th anniversary Dream Collection, which is how I did the last when I did Kirby's Adventure, which was like 6 years ago now. Yeah, so this game, it's kind of right now it's still just in attract mode. I'm not playing, and it's very unsettling without any music. It's kind of just. But yeah, this is a weird Kirby game. This not as well known. In my opinion, not as good, but still okay. I feel like different people designed this than did Kirby's Adventure. I don't know. That's just kind of a personal feeling because a lot of it feels kind of like... A lot of the way they designed it is just kind of me, and it just feels like a lot of like, haha, got you, you weren't paying attention kind of stuff. I don't know. With Kirby games, you just kind of have to, like, if you run into an enemy, there's not that much you can do about it. You just kind of have to take it in stride. But yeah, this is totally black and white because this is a Game Boy game. The first Kirby's Dreamland was 93 or 90, no, it must have been 92 on the Game Boy, which is not my favorite Kirby game. I don't think it's really anybody's Kirby game because you can beat it in like 15 minutes and there are no copy abilities. So actually, Kirby's Adventure is the first game that used copy abilities, so I kind of think of this game as the spiritual successor to Kirby's Adventure. Not as good, mind you, but, it kind of sets up the formula for Kirby's Dreamland 3 and Kirby 64. So it's for me, it feels like the beginning of that trilogy. If that makes any sense. In Kirby's Adventure, there were like a lot of copy abilities. Like Ice and Freeze were two different, or like Fireball and Fire were considered two different copy abilities, and there were all those like random ones like Mike and Wheel and Crash. This being the Game Boy, this being limited space, I think there's only like 8 copy abilities maybe, which is kind of similar to the way they did it in Dreamland 3. Here you get the same thing as at the end of levels in Kirby's Adventure. He does the Kirby dance if you make it to the top. I like those little level hub screens. They have nice music. Now this is actually the first Kirby game where we have partners, I think. So it was hinted at in the title screen and in the attract mode. But I think, yeah, here's the level from the attract mode. And I think usually in this LP, because I'm doing post because I'm kind of in a post groove going on with this channel, but I've already recorded up to like level 5. This is Rick the Hamster. Each partner has their own theme music, which is a little annoying in my book, but they do like different things with different copy abilities. Like, for example, this is what Rick does with Parasol. And I'm trying as hard as I can to reach that stupid tonic, and there we go. I'm suddenly craving nectarines, which is odd because it is February. It is the end of February, which means that my birthday is coming up, which means that I have my spring break, which I get 2 weeks of spring break this year. I usually get 2 weeks of spring break here in college, which feels like a lot compared to high school. But I thought I wasn't going to get 2 weeks this year, so it's a pleasant surprise. That was a nice death. So, yep. Pretty much just the same as dying. Huh. If anybody knows that reference, that's a pretty... Somebody should know that reference, but it's old. Yeah. When I was playing this, I needed, like, some inspiration, so, like, for whatever reason, I was watching compilations of, like, Best of JonTron, and I haven't watched JonTron in a while, but, like, I was in 8th grade in, like, 2013, so... Ooh, what's this? This is a thing. But anyway, it doesn't look like anything important right now. Or is it? So, I watched a lot of JonTron back in like 8th grade, and I was in 8th grade in 2013. So, I remember everything pretty well up to like Space Ace, and then the stuff after that I am not as familiar with. So that's our first collectible in this game. Those are the rainbow drops. Now, we just came off of a LP of Fluidity, so that's kind of the joke of this LP, is I wanted to go right from Fluidity into this one, because they're both games about collecting rainbow drops. So it's just kind of an inside joke, just roll with it. If you haven't watched Fluidity at this point, go watch that. That LP was really good. If you don't like the sound of my voice, I even went to the trouble of uploading that whole game without my voice on it, which is something that I've never done before, and I don't know how effective it was, because I thought I was going to get like twice as many views on like the non-commentary videos as the commentary videos, and I don't know why I thought that. I know sometimes when I'm watching a game for the first time, I'd like to... So yeah, here's Wispy Woods. Not a challenge at all. So just spit his apples back at him. And for now, we're doing 1 world per episode. So that was the first world. It was really short, and this is going to be a short episode. So tune in the next episode for more shenanigans.